Seconds by Bryan Lee O'Malley. Boy, oh boy. Bryan Lee O'Malley is also the creator of Scott Pilgrim. I'll get to that later because Scott Pilgrim is 6 books, whereas Seconds is 1. Seconds is a story about a restaurant manager who creates this restaurant called Seconds. It's so good that everybody wants seconds, even if they're full. The main character is a young woman who discovers these magical objects that allow her to get a second chance at life whenever she so requires one. Bryan Lee O'Malley takes these young characters who are unsure at their state in life and gives them the space to come to terms with who they are, what they need to do, and why life is important to live, and why your goals are important to achieve. The setting is mostly in the restaurant and around the restaurant, surrounding the restaurant. I also believe she lives in the restaurant, like at the top floor. It's a fun book. I'd say its genre is a little bit fantasy, but it's more like Scott Pilgrim in genre. It's not like Scott Pilgrim. It's another completely different story. It deals with relationships, but not in the same way that Scott Pilgrim does. The characters are all very relatable. I'm sure you could find somebody that you can embody yourself into upon this read. The conflict is completely internal, and that's where the fantasy element comes in to give a little bit more weight and clarity to the conflicts of the story and what it's trying to tell you. The POV is all through the restaurant owner. The pacing is great because once I started reading the book, I really couldn't put it down. It's a thick graphic novel, but it is still astounding. It was actually given to me by a friend in film school who really wanted me to have the book. I believe it was because of the theme being purpose, the idea of second chances, which is a flighty kind of idea because, of course, in life you don't get a second chance. There's no rewinding, there's no redo, there's no save points, there's no checkpoints. You just go through. But what if there was? And that's where Seconds comes into play. And that's all I really want to say about it because I don't want to spoil the book. I believe that it has some outstanding things to say about life and how to navigate through it for somebody in their late 20s, early 30s. Practically anybody that enjoys looking back, or maybe even doesn't enjoy looking back and thinks, oh, there's so many things I could have done this right, I did that wrong. The reality of the situation is, it is what it is. Life is life, and we have to take it how it is and accept it. At the time that I read this book, I took this book as a lesson to appreciate the little things and also the big significant things in life, because what we do and the tracks we leave in the sand once we go into the river, those tracks will be seen by so many people, and we may think, oh, 100 years from now it won't matter. It matters. Everything that you do in life and everything that you want in life matters, and this book matters a lot. If I had to give this book a rating, I'd say it's a pretty good book. It's a pretty good book. I enjoyed this book. I would not shy away from it, especially if you like Scott Pilgrim. Last thing is, Scott Pilgrim and Ramona make a little cameo in the book, and if you could spot it, it's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun ride. I really enjoyed Seconds. But hey, if you have another opinion that you'd like to post down in the comments, I suggest that you read it for yourself.